Senator, if you could just tell me a little bit about the Senate Conservative Fund, what your intentions are with this new political action committee you're starting.
The Senate Conservative Fund is just designed to select a few candidates a cycle and to fund them with not just donations to the candidates, but independent expenditures that can help promote those principles that the candidate stands for. The problem is the whole party has modified and watered down its whole message to accommodate the differences in the party, when in fact I think America expects us to be a contrast with the liberalism, the big government, and the big spending ideas of the Democrats. So the Senate Conservative Fund is going to focus on Republicans who are going to stand on all three legs of the party, and that's the strong defense, limited government, which is less spending and less taxes, and the traditional values that we've always stood for.
The party fundraising committee, the National Republican Senatorial Committee, has been having a little bit of trouble raising money this year. Mm-hmm. You do raise money for them.
Yes.
Why do you believe that there are people out there who want to donate money to Republican candidates and causes who are not, for some reason, donating to the R-S.C? Is there an open field for you?
They're definitely out there. I've made a lot of calls. I'm one of the leading fundraisers for the Senate committee, and I've raised over $1 million. But I have gotten a lot of Republican contributors on the phone who are disappointed in our party and are disappointed that we don't stand for those same principles that we have for years. And they don't see it as a conservative versus liberal thing. The true meaning of Republicans is limited government and of more freedom and free enterprise. And they expect our members to vote that way. So I have heard a number say they're not going to give to the party this year because we haven't behaved like Republicans.
How do you determine which candidates you're going to fund?
Well, it's going to take a lot of study, and we've got a lot of folks on the outside that we're going to ask their opinions about. And if a candidate's from a particular state, we'll try to get a little history if they've been in the state legislature or how they voted, what their principles are. So I think we'll be able to find the right candidates. And there may be some really good conservatives who we don't support because they don't need our money. We want to focus on those who have the right ideas, the right principles, but they need some support, and we want to focus on just a few races.
If there's a Democratic candidate that stands with conservatives on these issues, are they somebody who's going to be able to get money, or is this going to be limited to Republican
I'll have to think about that, but I've been tempted before because I think there is kind of a reshuffling of the parties that has taken place, and I think as the Democrats get so far to the left, and you've got some Republicans who've moved that direction as well, I think we're going to see a kind of new brand of independents and conservatives that come together, and I hope it will be under the umbrella of the Republican Party, because Republicans have stood for the limited government principles, but we haven't behaved that way for the last 10 years.
So do you anticipate funding conservatives who are running against Republican incumbents?
I'm not going to rule it out, because I think we're going to have to shake up our party. I mean, we've allowed a few big spenders over the last 10 years to rule and ruin our party. And we need to take it back, and that's part of what the Senate Conservative Fund is all about.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. DeMint.
Thank you.